Hello, everyone. So, for communion thought today, I wanted us to look into the power that Jesus' body and blood have. And when we take of that, I think it's important for us to understand that that isn't just some symbolic thing we do to remember, but it does have power behind it because Jesus' body was powerful. Okay, his blood is powerful. There is power behind all of that. So I'm going to be looking in Luke chapter 8, verse 43. It says, "And a woman having an issue of blood 12 years, which had spent all her living upon physicians, neither could be healed of any, came behind him," him being Jesus, "and touched the border of his garment, and immediately her issue of blood staged." And Jesus said, "Who touched me?" When all denied, Peter and they that were with him said, "Master, the multitude throng thee and press thee, and sayest thou, Who touched me?" And Jesus said, "Somebody hath touched me, for I perceive that virtue is gone out of me." And when the woman saw that she was not hid, she came trembling, and falling down before him, she declared unto him before all the people for what cause she had touched him, and how she was healed immediately. And he said unto her, "Daughter, be of good comfort, thy faith had made thee whole. Go in peace." So I just thought, I came across that earlier this week, and it's just an amazing passage. It has such a resemblance to what we're going through now with this whole social distancing thing. So you can imagine this woman, for 12 years she bled, and that just meant so much for her time. Because she was bleeding, that meant that she was unclean. It meant that people didn't want to touch her, so she was probably being very socially distant for 12 whole years. That meant that she couldn't go into the synagogue and worship. She couldn't. She had given up her money. It said that the exact words were that she had spent all of her living upon physicians. So that meant that she had no money. Everything that she did, she kind of put forward to try to get healed from this, and she couldn't do it. And so you can imagine, right now we have people who are struggling financially, as she were, as she was struggling financially, and people losing their jobs right now. We have people being socially distant like she had to be. I mean, that's just such a beautiful thing, that even in the midst of all that's going on, that we have a situation that's similar to that, and yet far more extreme for her single case, because she'd gone 12 years, okay, being very social distance, little to no money, so she was struggling there. Spiritually, she couldn't go into the synagogue. There's so much, just like us, where we can't go places we want to go. We can't go worship with each other. Maybe some of us have lost our jobs. And what is it that saved her? What is it that healed her? And I'm going to go in there and read it one more time. Jesus, the last thing he tells her is, "Daughter, be of good comfort. Thy faith hath made thee whole." So just because she truly believed within her heart that if she didn't have to be prayed upon, she didn't have to be hugged, she just wanted to touch even just the edge, the border of his garment. She felt, the faith of her felt that alone could heal her. And Jesus told her that faith is what healed her. So I just want us to think about staying faithful. That power in Jesus's body that we take with communion. Okay, the blood that we drink in communion, that has power in it. How much power? That power is strong enough to heal. Okay, that power is strong enough to heal someone who's been struggling with a disease for 12 years. That power is and the only way we can access that power is by faith. Thank you, guys.